My name is Ben Witcher, and I am delighted and happy to be here. I am, after all, a son of the Southeastern Synod and a lifelong product of this ministry. I'm from Augusta, Georgia, Lutheran Church of the Resurrection. I was baptized by Paul and Bullock, and after some growing pains confirmed by David Hunter. Pastor Hunter, if you're in here, thanks again. But anyway, I'm here to tell you about LLMI and a little bit about what it means to me to advance this ministry a bit. The community of Resurrection is great, but I attribute my faith to this community. This community is what has made me a Christian. And it really started with a family tradition. Back in 1956, my mother and her older siblings went to Lutheridge together for the first time, and that continued. As the youngest of my generation, I remember seeing my older brother and sisters getting dropped off for camp, and when we picked them up, they were so excited, and I just could not wait to be a part of that excitement. So, I got to be a camper for just half a week, and it changed my life more than I could possibly realize. It was a half-week program, and my counselor planted the seed. I haven't even begun to realize the fruits of that seed yet. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to be just like him. I couldn't wait to be a counselor one day. But I settled in the meantime for being a camper and coming to the well, a well that sustained me and nourished me and helped me grow into what I am now. So, after my freshman year at Lenore Rhine, I became a counselor finally, and in all the summers between terms, I was able to come and model Christ. I was able to live and serve as Christ, and I was able to discover something in myself. I wore a bunch of different hats. I went from being a counselor, and I sort of rose up the ladder a little bit, and eventually I had acquired all the gifts I needed to come home. And now I'm coming into the Southeastern Synod once again to work alongside with Carly Yost at Ascension Savannah and tend the vineyards with you guys down here. But I ask that in the meantime, before I join you, that you don't hesitate to let this resource help you build your communities closer to the kingdom. Let's not waste time to plant seeds. Let's start now. Let's dig ourselves a well, and let's bring the kingdom a little bit closer to the Southeastern Synod. Thanks be to God. I appreciate you all.
Someone shouting from the desert, someone shouting from the sea, someone shouting from the mountain, someone shouting from the valley. The sun
Remember us? We were here in 2005, standing on a promise. We brought our counselors down that year to stand before this group and to make a promise. And we're here to tell you about where we are, to share with you with joy what we've been able to accomplish with you together. Remember Lutheranch? That's what we're going to talk about today. That's what these people are here to make joy about, Lutheranch. In the next few minutes, I want to share with you what is developing approximately 1 hour west of us. Lutheridge is 3 hours away. Lutheranch is, I like to say, it's 1 hour from Redeemer. But I actually should say it's 1 hour from St. John's, because that's where I'm from. but the camp is coming along. Lutheranch is developing as an easily accessible, multi-purpose outdoor ministry and retreat center here in Atlanta. It is our goal to welcome and connect to diverse communities of all ages. Our goal is to provide a year-round outdoor experience in nature with a ranch emphasis. You know, we say at LLMI that this is to be a place apart where all people can experience a Christ-centered community and be transformed. I'm a member of the Planning Review Committee at Lutheridge, and our job is kind of to envision the future of this ministry and to make sure that we are doing what we need to do presently. And what we need to do is to make sure that young people like Ben Witcher here, who is a son of our Senate, that he has the right kind of experiences so that he grows up to replace all of us in this ministry. I remember back in 2007, many of us gathered at Lutheranch to see what we had purchased. How many people have been out there? If you've been out there, raise your hand. I want to invite you to come back. I want you to see the new entrance. Is there a picture of it going up? Not yet. But there's going to be, the new entrance is being prepared. I want you to see the beginning. I also want to add that I was telling Pastor Park from LaGrange about this, and he wanted me to remind all of you that that's his birthday. So you'll also be coming out to celebrate Pastor Park's birthday if you choose to come that day. So I want to remind you that Lutheranch is a place for families. It's a place for meetings. But at its core, it's a place for these young people and for these young people to have the kind of experiences that are going to grow them in the church in the way that we promised them at their baptism. I also want to hold up Thriving Financial for Lutherans, which is playing a role in the November event, and to say how much we appreciate their support of Lutheranch and LLMI. Thank you.